Hey crafty friends, welcome to Project Live December 2023. I'm working with the Stories by the Month kit by Ali Edwards again. And yeah, I have my photos printed. I got almost all of my journaling printed. And my plan is to use this paper from the kit and use the top part for my monthly card, and also to cut out the this and add it as a strip on my photo here. That's the plan so far. I've also put out some chipboard pieces that I want to add to some of the pockets, and yeah, I will have a few flip ups again to have photos and journaling together. So this is what we're going to do, and we're going to start right away by trimming down this paper. So I'm starting out by cutting down the paper to create my monthly card here, and yeah, just going through my stash, figuring out what I want to do. But before I start, I just take everything out of the pockets. That also leaves out the glare that you get from my overhead lights. Getting my Lora by Lora alpha dies here, and I don't know why I use the letters DEC. It's for December, but in German we write December with a Z. I cut out the letters 3 times from cardstock, and I'm adhering them to create chipboard pieces, as you can see right here, using liquid adhesive by Gina Designs. Favorite glue because it's strong and it just holds pieces together. The rest of the card or the paper I'm going to cut up as well, because I want to use the stripe right on top of that photo, and I wanted to add a little bit dimension and thought I was going to go with foam first, but then I had this piece of paper left, or the scrap paper from the 6x8 paper, and I thought I'd just cut it down and use those stripe to add dimension. Yeah, that's a perfect way to use your scraps in case of instead of foam adhesive. So cutting it down, and here we go, adding the letters now, again with liquid adhesive. It's Connect Glue, that's what it's called. It's linked below. And also adding this little chipboard piece from the kit. And I'm just using an acrylic stamp block to just have it on the things that I adhere down so they really connect well. Using some twine here for the chipboard pieces, and I want to add the right now just into the pocket and leave the rest clear. And yeah, it got stuck there, and the backing got stuck there, but you can't see it. I just covered it well. Again, adding some twine through the holes, creating another 3x4 journal card to add the chipboard piece on. Just using the ones from the kit that I haven't used. Getting my mini MISTI out here for some stamping, and using my fingers to prepare the stamp. And yeah, just love how that adds a little bit to that journaling card, which I printed before on my computer. Also a little bit of handwriting. It's always a nice touch, a nice personal touch that you can give your layouts, and that I like to include together with typed up journaling. Getting out my flip pockets from Craftelier, also linked below, to add those 2 journal cards on top of photos. The little stickers there, what are the tab stickers? Yeah, I just used them on top of almost all of my photos, I think. And at the end of this video, I even get to finish off the tab sticker page. Like, I have used all of them, and I'm using my stapler to add a little bit of dimension to it. So fun. So whatever I have finished, I'm putting back in the pockets so that I can add the flip pockets to it. Again, I changed my lights, so next time for 2024, the lighting on top shouldn't be so bad, so there shouldn't be a glare right there. So I added the flip pockets. They're so fun, and inside of the flip pockets I want to add the vellum paper, which was also included in the kit, so I'm cutting it down to 2 4x6s. And then I'm going to go through my stash of chipboard pieces, first from the kit, but there wasn't anything that I wanted to use, either too big or just not the right shape. So again, I'm using my pieces of, not my pieces, my box of embellishments. And I found 2 chipboard pieces that fit perfectly. Just a little sentiment on there. And these are older ones, so they still have the adhesive back, which is kind of nice. And yeah, I thought I was finished, but then I realized, holy mokies, I forgot my little screw that was in my tire just before Christmas. And you can see me also switching out the little white tab thing there in my trimmer, which then makes cutting so much more easier. You can now buy replacement tabs, I don't know what they're called, so that you'll always have a perfectly trimming trimmer. Wow. So I went into the digital kit, and I had to add a little bit more journaling to my 6x12 insert here, and also went through my stash of journal cards or sentiment cards to include. Yeah, I just had to move also one of the flip ups just so it would go in well there. So cutting down that photo of a water tank and adhering that piece right next to the photo. I also missed that I drove 33,333 kilometers with my car, so I had to include that also. I don't know why I forgot these things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting old, actually. Maybe, probably. So adding that screw here. Again, it was in my tire right before Christmas, and it was a scary drive to my my car dealer. Yeah, but I made it. The tire's fixed, and I'm gonna get a new one for the next season. So adding the last bits of the tab sticker sheet, and then it's completely gone. So here's the final look at my completed December pages in my Project Life album 2023. Again, I included the 6x12 insert there because I missed some stories that I definitely wanted to tell. We built a water tank in our garden that collects rainwater that we can use for watering our plants in the summer, which is nice. For our New Year's Eve party, I just created the collage down there, and yeah, I just had to ask my car dealer to give me that screw that was in my tire so I could include it in my album, because, you know, that's a story I will remember. So again, for some of these cards I went through my stash. They're not from the kit, but that's just fine. Well, I just hope you enjoyed this little process video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.